Hey, what's good, everybody? It's your boy, ColdHeartedVsl. You know, ColdHeartedVsl Insights. My bad. This is my blogging page. You know, this is my blogging page. Everything, my first one, whatever. I got another channel where I do interviews. I post interviews, and that's my interview page. And I also put out music videos. I shoot them too on my channel, on my interview channel, but this is my blogging page right here. So this is ColdHeartedVsl Insights. The other one is ColdHeartedVsl. So today I want to talk to y'all about the Migos situation. You feel me? First, rest in peace to Takeoff. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with the Migos, man. I've been on the Migos heavy, man. But I'm gonna just say this. It had to be done. You know what I'm saying? Takeoff got killed in November. 1st of November. I feel like November's a cursed month though, because you gotta go back to how many people, not just people, how many rappers we know got killed in November. From like what? From Young Dolph, Mo 3, P&B, King Von. And I feel like there's more that I'm missing, but you know, rest in peace to all of them. You feel me? And the Migos situation, boy, this shit go back 6, 7, 8 years ago down there. This shit go like way back for real type shit. So, yeah, man. So basically, if you really ain't know, I'ma just basically do like a little recap, you know. I'm gonna do like a little recap so I can really get started on what I want to talk about in this situation. So basically, you know, so basically after the Migos split up, right? After the Migos split up, you know, it would just Takeoff and Quavo, and they went to a party up in Texas, Houston, Texas. And they went to a private party in Houston, Texas at 2:30 a.m. And you know, I guess everything was all good until, you know, Quavo got into an altercation or whatever. And there was some shots let off, and Takeoff was the victim and did not make it. And yeah, I was sad, bro. I was sad as hell when I heard about it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it is what it is type shit. You feel me? So let's go back to why the Migos split up. We're going to go back to why the Migos split up, and we're going to go, and that's going to all go up to how Takeoff really got killed. This video is gonna be the reason why Takeoff really was killed. That's what it's gonna be, because there's a reason behind this shit, man. This music shit different, bro. It's evil and wicked, bro. This shit different. But okay, so basically back in like 2016, right? Back in like 2016, the Migos, when the Migos was actually a trio, they was owed money by their label, but they wasn't really getting paid off the music they was making off the label, QC. And the Migos came off of hustling. The Migos came up off hustling, so they not gonna really let nobody play with their money, because they came up off hustling. You know what I'm saying? So basically, they was owed some money that wasn't getting paid by QC. You feel me? And in 2017, right? Because they was trying to leave their label. They was trying to leave QC. They didn't want because they wasn't getting paid by it. You know what I'm saying? So basically, in 2017, when Bad and Bougie dropped. When Migos dropped Bad and Bougie, that's kind of like when when they filed a lawsuit. They filed a lawsuit against QC in 2017. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, they just wasn't getting paid for real type shit. So, you know, eventually, but, you know, so eventually what happened was, you know, 2016 was the same year. 2016, 2017, you know, that was the same year Lil Baby got released from prison and started his rap career. You feel what I'm saying? And let's see, that's when he started his rap career. So basically, you know, the reason why the Migos wasn't getting paid that year is because they was too busy profiting off of Lil Baby. They was building up Lil Baby. So Lil Baby was, and that's why Lil Baby grew up. So that's why Lil Baby blew up within a year. He blew up within a year. He blew up so fast. That's like, he blew up within a year just rapping. He didn't want to be no rapper. Lil Baby didn't want to be no rapper. Lil Baby really come from the streets. He didn't want to be no rapper. He just wanted to stay hustling. So, you know, so that's the reason why Baby blew up within a year. He blew up overnight, damn it, you can say. You know, but I'm not gonna take that away from Lil Baby because he still go crazy. Lil Baby still go crazy for real. He did. So basically, nah, the money that was owed to Migos was built for Lil Baby. So Lil Baby basically Baby basically, like, he just built off the Migos money. And that's why, you know, like, the Migos don't really fuck with. That's why, like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all like Baby and Migos are beefing. Nah, they not really beefing. Migos and Lil Baby, they ain't beefing. They not beefing. They ain't got no problems. They ain't got no issues with each other. But, you know, it's just because, you know, like I said, these people, they from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, it's kind of like just, you know, it's kind of like, you know, if, let's just say, like, you know, my mama owed me like $50. You know what I'm saying? But no, let's just say my mama owed me like probably $200, $250, $200. You know what I'm saying? She owed me that money, but she used that money to help my brother who just started driving to fix his car. You know what I'm saying? My mama owed me money, but she using that money for somebody else who needs it. Well, not need it, but, you know, she using it for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? She not really worried about the fact that she owed me $300. She using that $300 to help my brother fix his car. You know what I'm saying? So that's just kind of like what that situation was about. But like I said, you know, the Migos came up off hustling, so you can't really play with that shit like that. So in 2017, Offset sued QC. He got, and QC was mad about that. QC was mad, pissed off about that. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Offset wanted to own his masters. Offset wanted to own his masters. You feel me? But nobody in the label wouldn't give it to him. You feel me? So he basically just, it was all for the label. That's the real reason why Migos split up. It was just business. It was the label. You know what I'm saying? It was just the label. It was a label, man. That's why Offset really split from the Migos. It was never about like no female. It was never about no female. It was never about no female. It was never about no money. It was never about who fucked who did this, who did this. It was never about none of that shit. People just talking nonsense. It really was just about business. It was about the QC label. You know what I'm saying? Cause this shit get deep in the rap. Cause it's deep in the rap for real. You know what I'm saying? So it's deep in the rap for real. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, Offset wanted to do his own thing. Cause he wanted to own his music. He wanted to own the right to his music. So did Quavo. Quavo wanted that. You know what I'm saying? But the one thing about Takeoff, you know, Takeoff had unity. You know what I'm saying? Takeoff was like just, you know, you didn't really hear from him. He just wanted to rap. And just, you know, live off what he love to do for real type shit. You know what I'm saying? So basically, you know, years go by. So basically, you know, nobody, like I said, Migos, they weren't getting paid off that money. They couldn't really release no music though. And that's another thing why that's another thing why Offset left Migos, because they couldn't really release no music for real. They couldn't release no music for a long time. Bad and Bougie was never supposed to come out. They weren't supposed to do Bad and Bougie. You know what I'm saying? Bad and Bougie was never supposed to even drop. You dig what I'm saying? But it ended up becoming the biggest song that year type shit. So, you know, they couldn't drop no music for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So that was back in like 2017, 2016 type shit. You know what I'm saying? So basically, you know, it was just like you know, it just took time. So basically, Offset sued, like eventually he sued, like he got his own lawyer and everything. He sued them and won. He sued them and beat that. He sued QC label and beat that lawsuit. He had a lawsuit against them. And so that's really how he split from the Migos. He wanted to be solo and like own his own shit. And you know, the QC felt some type of way about that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, in the music industry, man, when they feel some type of way about you, bro, you dig what I'm saying? Like, if they ever feel some type of way about you, bro, they will get you up out of here. They will get you up out of here, or if they don't get you up out of here, they gonna get somebody you love out of here. They gonna get somebody who you close to up out of here. They gonna get somebody out of here to make sure you know what I'm saying? They gonna get somebody about it. They gonna get somebody. And 9 times out of 10 it's gonna be the one, like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? And to be real with you, the Migos never really had no problem. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Offset never had a problem with Takeoff. Takeoff never had a problem with Quavo. Quavo not had, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that was just like some publicity stunt type shit, to make it like, you know, to cover up some shit. The Migos ain't got no problem with each other. They ain't beefing with each other. Come on now. They just don't follow each other because, you know, a lot of things that happen. So, you know, basically, you know, it was a sacrifice because, you know, because, you know, everything is done off numbers. You know what I'm saying? If you add up everything, they do things off of 3 numbers, 369, which is spiritual, but, you know, they use that, they demonize that. But that's a whole nother topic. But, no, so basically just, you know, this was like, this was kind of like, you know, a backdoor type of thing, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna explain more in another video though. So, ColdHeartedVsl, ColdHeartedVsl inside. You know what I'm saying? Follow my page, man. The coldest brand. Instagram, the coldest brand. Twitter, coldest brand. You feel me? I got another Instagram account, ColdHeartedVsl. You know what I'm saying? Follow that one. You know what I'm saying? Follow my Twitter and whatever, and we gonna hit you up with part 2 because it's gonna be like a couple parts of this shit. So, gone.